congratulations on the big win.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So, tell us, what was it like? How are you feeling?
It still doesn't quite feel real. It's been one of those moments that's sort of on my competitive bucket list, you know, to place top 5 at shows and then eventually sort of get that pro win. And this weekend was about, you know, getting back on stage after being stuck in Australia and, you know, the whole lockdown that we've had here. And, you know, just sort of going through the process again and sort of coming away from that show with a win has been absolutely mind-blowing.
So, you just said they were stuck in Australia. I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, so after the Arnolds in Ohio,
Yeah.
I then came back to London for like 3 or 4 days, and then I flew to Australia for the Arnolds Australia.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh shit! You did a rammy.
Yeah. It was the day that I'd arrived, or the morning after I'd arrived, that it was announced that it was cancelled. But I had family there, so I was like, my flight is due back just after the show, so we'll just enjoy it. I'll train and everything like that. And then obviously Australia went into lockdown, a very tight lockdown, so flights were cancelled, and it was like, you're not going anywhere. 9 weeks later, I was then home.
So you were in Australia for 9 weeks.
Yeah.
How on earth do you survive? I mean, tell me. What were you doing? What did you do for 9 weeks down there? I mean, obviously you don't live there, so how did you manage?
Yeah. So luckily I have family there, so I was staying with my aunties.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, so I was bouncing between the two, and obviously gyms were closed there, so I did get some equipment from Tony.
Wow, Tony Doherty.
Yeah, which was a godsend, which I was so grateful for. So it sort of kept me going, and you know, JP and Corin, even though I was so many miles away, still kept me accountable, and we were just literally doing what we could until I got home, and then it was like, check in, boom, let's make a plan of action, and yeah, here we are.
So you had 9 weeks. Sorry, that's back in March. So you had 9 weeks out in Australia. Tony Doherty lent you some equipment so you could at least train, and then you came home. And then what was the original goal? Was Spain, Alicante? Was this the only show that you had on your plan, or was it different?
No, so it was different. So back then there was still, you know, the US shows that were going on, and it was still like, we weren't sure if we could travel or not. But then it got to the point where I wasn't really in a position, sort of mentally or physically, to sort of say, yeah, let's jump into a show in like August or September.
Yeah.
So we were like, right, now you're home, let's restart. And then so I got home in May. It got to like June, middle of June, and I was like, what about something in October?
Yeah.
And I did see Spain, and I was like, Spain, you've got Chicago, and there was one in San Diego that was meant to be on the first weekend of October, and then it was that you can't travel to the US.
Yeah.